Today I'd like to show you some advanced search strategies for using Google. Obviously, the first thing that's the most important are your keywords, your key terms, the search terms that you're using to find the best results. So let's assume that I want to find information about athletes and their tattoos. Now, Google already assumes that you're connecting the two words with the word and, so you really don't need it in there, but it's a really good practice just in case you're using other search engines or other databases doing some searching. So I'm going to put in my two search terms, and I have almost 24 million results, which is way too many. So what we need to do is think about other ways that we can refine or narrow our search strategies. So what I would do now is think of maybe some other words that might be more descriptive in how I can do my search or what I'm looking for. So I want to look at professional athletes and tattoos. So not only have I added a more descriptive keyword, but I could also do an exact phrase search with this. What I mean by that is by searching with quotation marks around this exact phrase, that will narrow our results by putting those two terms together when it searches. And so I went from 24 million to only 147,000. Much, much better, but we could still use some more refining. So at this point, let's look at something, we go through our results, we're looking at some of the results that come back, and I look at some terms that maybe I don't want to come back. So what if I don't want NBA players and their tattoos? So this is called negative searching. So I've still got my regular search terms, but now I want to put a minus sign and the word that I don't want to come back in my results. So I put a negative NBA. Again, it has refined our results a little bit more. Finally, one more thing that I can do here is to limit it to a domain or a site search. If I am doing real research for school, then I probably want to make sure that my websites that are coming back are reliable. Well, the two most well-known and most reliable domain names are .edu and .gov. So if I want to refine to just one of those domains, I type in the word site, I put a colon, and I type in which domain I want. When I get my results back, I've gone from 24 million results to 3,000 results. And notice that they're all .edus.